Ladies and gentlemen, it's the epic racing sequel you've all been waiting for.
Have we?
Need for Speed 3?
No, you silly gooses. It's the one that everybody wants. It stars Crash Bandicoot. It's Crash Tag Team Racing.
Wait, who was that
Who
boss?
are these-
Who was that guy?
Oh, what was that guy?
Boy, would you... This... Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crash Tag Team Racing. Often considered very... Well, let's just say that it's not exactly a racing game in some aspects.
And I feel it should also be worth noting to all...
Oh, hey, they got
I was about to say, I feel it should also be worth noting for a lot of Crash fanatics, this was technically the very first Crash game to be handled by Radical Entertainment.
The same people that would go on to make the Titans games.
Also, I'm listening to this. I think this is Spiral Mouth again.
Yeah,
Yep,
Spiral Mouth's in
Mouth
this.
returned for Tag Team Racing.
Good old acapella.
Yep, they returned for this, so-so sequel to the likes of Crash Team Racing and Crash, Nitro Kart. Though that being said, this game doesn't play anything like those previous two games, so, hope you'll join us, as we'll probably be seeing that shit at, like, the very end of the look at.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a hunch and all, because, ladies and gentlemen, as I've already said before, this game doesn't really know what it's trying to be.
I kind of got that from the intro. Jordy, what exposure do you have with Crash Bandicoot? Oh my gosh, this takes so long.
Whoa! What's
Ori-
going on? Coco
Coco
D.
D.
No.
I'll figure out something, damn it.
Well,
Okay, here we go. I
to
got it.
answer your question, as I said in the previous videos, or at least with Crash of the Titans for the Wii was it?
Huh.
I wanted to say it was that. My brother originally played the first 3 games, along with Crash Bash and Crash Team Racing. Not Tag Team Racing, excuse me. I'm a little out of
Okay.
it, ladies and gentlemen, don't mind me. But I've never personally played them, but they were pretty nostalgic in my time. And yeah, I'll just put it that way.
Alrighty. So let's see what
fair
we're
enough.
getting ourselves
Penguin.
into.
James, did you just...
I
It
heard-
wasn't me.
Top of the morning and the cock-a-doodle-doo sports fans.
The-
Chick Gizzard Lips here.
Oh, hey, Quinn.
You to
Chick
the
Giz-
farewell race at Von Clutch's Motor World.
That's right, chick baby.
And hey, Bosco.
See the final day of operation.
That is Bosco. Holy shit.
Turn out the lights on his lifelong dream.
Von Clutch, the deranged genius cyborg, has fabricated...
What the hell does any of this have to do with Crash, you may be asking?
Indeed, the park's tracks have wreaked terror on its participants.
Oh my.
Too gruesome
Hey, weren't you wearing a different hat earlier?
to describe over the air.
Well, I ain't got a problem with it. Man, you ever put a big ham in a wood chipper? I know I have.
What?
Oh, sorry. But now old Von
Basically
Clutch
an
is
analogy for how
installed.
gruesome these racetracks
Giving
are.
Von Clutch just a few hours to get his power gems back. Oh, it's slam dunk.
Well, how are you? They got the reggae.
Clutch is now risking his park ownership in a high-stakes, no-holds-barred race. Race
Seems about as logistic as the plot for any racing game.
Of each of the park's 5 lands and recover every one of the power gems that have been
But
stolen.
be careful, you only have one day to do this, otherwise the whole place will go kablooey. In the meanwhile, we remember that we're actually playing a Crash game.
Hey, Crunch.
Bandicoots versus the
Cortex!
Cortexes. An engine.
Huh.
And that's really the only returning Crash game characters in this game, so, for those expecting the likes of Tiny or Dingo Dell, sorry to say, but they're not here.
Meddlesome rodents forever.
Ow!
Ow!
Chicken.
Pasadena, Billy? I have only a short time left before I am Kaputski. We must find more racers. Is there no dumb coughs among
Dumb
you?
cough.
Is it not immediately obvious that he's German?
Yeah, I mean the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
How did that
What
happen?
is that supposed to be on his head?
I think I heard Howie earlier.
Well, sports fans, it appears we've found our dunkers.
And that's how they get involved in the plot.
Okay, newbie.
Pretty much, yeah.
Simply move the control
And I just heard did they give Crunch his Mr. T voice again?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the game that originated it.
Pretty much, yeah. And boy, do I wish they did not do that, because honestly, I think it's kind of a cheap joke.
Small objects might require
Yeah,
you
you're
to
telling me.
get over.
That'd be.
Now hit that
In fact,
button.
honestly,
Let's see you do a
I got used to
honestly,
it.
as far as the radical made Crash games, if there's one thing that easily defines them, it's probably cheap jokes aplenty.
Also, looking at this, I don't know. It's looking at. I hear the same sound effects as Twin Sandy, but Crash's run cycle just seems odd. It seems too like noodly,
A little.
like loosey goosey arms, and not as like his proud power walk.
It's funny you say that though, because between this game and the game that came before, Crash with Sanity, they actually decided to revert Crash back to something a little more traditional, like how he looked in the Naughty Dog days, or rather, Crash Nitro Kart in a way. But at the same time, while I don't mind the change so much, I will say this much: the graphical style for the in-game models is a little less than stellar.
Also, two other things. One, looks like they brought back him being able to spin. I guess this is what started off him being able to spin indefinitely.
You can spin indefinitely in this game, but you can't really hover with it. So, yeah.
Also, two, why are we collecting coins and not Wumpa Fruit?
Currency.
Because currency. There are currency for this game because Wumpa Fruit aren't really in this game. Or actually, they are, but instead of the usual, actual organic fruit, they've been converted to Wumpa Whip in this game, and with Wumpa Whip, it doubles the amount of coins you can collect. Observe.
Huh.
I wonder what Wumpas would taste like if they were a real life fruit.
What is the meaning of this?
Ooh.
Have you any idea with whom you are dealing?
Several renowned evildoer Dr. Neo Periwinkle Cortex.
Periwinkle?
All your games.
I'm not proud of it.
A moment there. I think all is lost for one club. But then I see my favorite video heroes.
Not for nothing. I mean, even though the in-game graphics could look better, I do like the CG in this game.
I have an appointment
Yeah, they like.
domination.
I mean, it looks like something straight out of, like, the Twin Sandy CG.
Yeah.
Not a little better, honestly. Oh, jeez. The man's a heartless.
Perhaps this is the answer to our dilemma. This deranged theme park is fertile.
Oh yeah, this was also the game that brought in Nolan North as Engine.
Sweet.
A new sinister
Pretty much all the voice cast from the Tynes games got their start here.
Even Nina?
Yep, Nina. In fact, this is the game where she first got her voice.
Makes sense.
And
That's her daughter? That's his daughter?
I win, you'll hand over
No,
the
his
key to
niece.
this amusement enterprise.
yeah, niece.
No questions
But
asked?
don't mind the random. Oh, hello.
Holy cannoli! What is that thing?
Ah, that's
That
my
seems about right.
pack mascot, Willy Wumpa Cheeks.
A Wumpa Fruit?
Spoiler warnings. He's the bad guy.
On clutch, we're in.
Wait, what were you saying, James?
Star.
Never mind. I'll just pretend I never said
To the
anything.
statue you must go. This way or that. Fall down, you go splat.
Go.
And everyone thinks you're a schmo.
A
Oh, he's
schmo.
one of those bastards. He rhymes.
Wee.
Oh, jeez.
He's the real villain, isn't he?
Yes.
You know, it's
Crash.
dude.
Should we just start calling you Crash Bandicoot from now on?
So that's where you got it from. So is this where? So I guess so. This is if you press a button while on the loading screen.
Yeah, you can press the A button for belches. You press the B buttons for farts. Or maybe it was
that's
the other
why-
way around. I don't remember.
And
And that's why they never show Wumpa Whip in the series ever again.
I was also gonna
I
say
believe
that's
so.
all. I was also gonna say that's pretty much. That's pretty much this entire. That's pretty much this entire game developers thing in a nutshell. What more? But what other buttons could they possibly need besides fart and burp? We have everything in this amazing game of ours.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this was also the first game to give Crash a new voice, and believe it or not, that's Jess Harnell.
I was about to ask, is that just Harnell?
Yep, this was
Yeah, it
the
was.
starting. This is the game that started his career as the lovable Bandicoot.
Which is pretty good considering he was.
I was about to say, he still technically plays him to this day, if the remasters are of any indication.
Which
Yep.
is pretty good considering he. I think he was a mutant in Twin Sanity.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was a complete mute. Not even the
Right.
usual. Whoa!
Oh, yeah, he did. They didn't do that anymore.
Wow.
Never understood why, but honestly, I could tolerate it.
All right.
Oh, hey, there's Coco.
Hey, Coke.
Oh, Crash, thank goodness you're
And
here.
Jimmy
I've been
Neutron.
trying to get this car
Yep.
that stupid know-it-all
Jimmy Neutron's been
nothing
voicing the
means
character
that's the
since,
fusion
fuck, I want to say
unit. You gotta
Wrath of
get it back
Cortex.
for me.
Yeah, I
So I
think
think
it's
this is
Rapid
where
Cortex.
they started getting.
Ever.
This is where they started getting
Stuff.
especially blatant with the Jimmy parallels.
I'd say it's a
Yeah.
little bit more worse in the Titans games, but yeah, this is where it starts to get a little bit more so.
And
know,
let's talk to
Engine.
Engine and his creepiness.
Crash. Yes, Mr. Crash. You are reasonable, aren't you? You like to listen to propositions from Engine. I need a plutonium fuel cell for my new vehicle.
Man, the years have really not been treating him well.
Find me enough beautiful plutonium, and I will reward
Oddly
you
enough, he's the
with
only
many
character in the
coins.
series that was never really all that affected when they switched to Radical.
Yeah.
Not really. No, I mean outside of changing his colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't
Well,
think it's
person-
really that bad of a change.
Not really. His personality certainly got different.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Ah.
He's just a fan
I
character,
forget who-
nothing more. There's
who-
Crunch, baby.
I forget who
Hey there,
voiced him
Crunch.
in Insanity.
What's up, little brother?
Who voiced who again?
Brother.
Enough jibber jabber. I need
Engine.
help.
Hang on.
I found a ride that needs driving. You gonna help me? We bring the hurt. Eat your greens. Throw the old Crunch alone. Low interest. I buy that ride and word. We bounce.
What?
Basically, give him money.
Where'd I get this? Confused. Where'd I get this?
Can't talk. Watch a monkey.
So most of the characters in this, most of the characters you see in this game, if they have an icon on their heads like that, usually means they have an objective for you, and if you clear that at a certain objective, you can unlock them in the race course. Or in the racetrack. And I fast forward because here's something that Tag Team Racing also does: dioramas.
What the?
Oh my god!
That's how you can die?
Yep, that is one of the many ways you can die in this game.
The idea
And there's
so
a gallery
that's,
for
that's
all of
actually an
them.
unlockable thing is to find.
Yeah, there's a galley for all of them.
As well as stuff like this.
Let's see where we are. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Oh,
Heartbroken.
man, that was effectively a sign of things to come. And now I'm gonna go fast forward back to where I previously was. By the way, fuck you.
See that so quick is funny.
Mystery Island.
You think Sam had it good in the off the road, or hit the road, whatever.
So
Anyway,
is this a platformer? Is this an open world game? Is this a racing game?
it's all of those things.
And a little bit
Oh.
more.
Yeah, because there's also a couple of mini games you can play here and there. They're very cheap and honestly not really worth your time, unless you really
Kind
need a
of.
crystal.
Okay.
So now let's go head down to Mystery Island. Think we'll solve a mystery? Fuck no.
What are we doing then?
Ho ho in a bottle of Wumpa Whip.
Let's let Willy Wumpa Cheeks tell ya.
Ladies, batten down your hatches and swap my poop decks.
What?
Avast there, ye swabs! Salty adventure awaits ye beyond these cursed portals of doom.
Can you show your face already, dude?
Yes, race fans.
Well, you already know what he
You
looks
don't wanna
like.
see it.
Awaits you in this our
Yeah.
first
Do you really want to see him after he's taken care of his poop deck?
thrill to the
Not
terrors
really,
of
I
Tiki
guess.
Turbo.
I don't know.
But yeah, he was that giant wump, that talking Wumpa fruit with the nozzle for a nose.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Master these
I didn't.
Okay.
I thought it was a completely different
Find
person.
greater challenge in the
Nah, it's
battle
alright.
arena.
That's Wumpa Cheeks.
Unhinged lunatic.
Again, I'm out of it today.
Trivial prizes. Isn't this exciting stuff?
You look like someone who could use a good Wumpa Whip. Have a sip.
Get going, Crash, and show me what you got.
So yeah, welcome to our first hub world, Mystery Island. There's a grand total of about 4 or 5 of them in this game. There's this one, there's also an Egypt-themed level, a fairy tale level called Happily Ever Faster. And I think the last world in the game is a space-themed land, because yes. Ooh, what's
Yeah,
this
it's
I
a-
say?
Man, he's so
Look out.
skinny.
Look out!
Oh my
Oh.
god! Ow!
Oh my.
Say what you will about this game, they certainly don't. They certainly don't pull no punches.
No.
Holy
In fact,
gracious.
you'll see them throwing them quite often.
Yep. This game can get a little graphic at times, but just tame enough to keep that E10 rating.
Yep. They know all the loopholes. By the way, forgive me if I sound like I'm chewing right now. I just got some homemade cookies to me.
What kind?
Oh no! Ninja penguins! Hurry! Defeat them with a body slam.
You can't just spin them.
You can, but it's faster to just belly slam them. And now with opening that door, we've unlocked our second racetrack.
Okay.
And to answer your
We'll
question,
get to those later.
And to answer your question, it's chocolate chip.
Ah, the good kind. I miss my mom's homemade cookies.
You want pie crystal? Good and cheap, like new, but not. Use very little. You give me coins, I give to you.
So yeah, we give him 1,000 coins, he'll give us a crystal. But I consider him a cheapskate.
Not to mention, oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's something we should probably talk about. One of the many characteristics that's exclusive to this game is that Crash is kind of a jerk.
Yeah,
so.
Crash is an asshole in this game. For one thing, he abuses chickens.
Yeah.
Well, that's nothing new since a certain other gaming icon has, done that before.
So
Well, it's not just
also
chickens, he
now
abuses
noticing,
everything.
So also now noticing that there are distinct collectathon elements to this, a la Mario 64. How many of these crystals are there?
A lot. But thankfully, you're not required to get all of them.
Yeah.
Also, there's extra costumes for all the characters. Most of them are given to Crash, but
can't because of your huge head and bright yellow skin.
Well, speaking of costumes, I
Beetles?
think we might have mentioned this before, but the Japanese release of this game has an exclusive costume.
Well, then do I have a treat for you?
What's that?
basically speaking, Crash could turn into his Japanese model.
With the big eye, with the weird eyebrows and skin?
The very same.
Whatever those are.
Huh.
So let's see. I have just enough for that Neo-Fu ninja outfit.
And it goes to who you think it
Good
is.
stuff, lad. With this, your yellow-skinned friend will be sneaking around to his little heart's content. Perhaps he'll even reward you for your troubles. But probably not.
Yeah, we probably already stole your stuff by the time you decided to reward us. Anyway, now that we got Cortex's ninja suit, actually that will lead to a mission that Cortex has for you in this very stage.
I see.
Good one.
Speaking of which,
Oops.
let's take a drink.
Anything can do, man.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I regret this immediately. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh, I got
Jawed.
jawed.
How many dioramas are there?
There's a lot of them. I mean, that was only diorama number 32.
We stopped on fire.
What happened there?
Fire.
I jumped into the lava by pure accident. Apparently you can do that. Nice going, developers.
Yeah,
Got
to be
surprised
fair,
there's
it
no-
didn't do
I
that.
was about to say, so that, slushy you drank doubles your coin amount?
Yep, that's your Wumpa Whip.
Hey, Cortex.
I'm kind of surprised that
Cortex?
I'm kind of surprised the lava didn't give you a diorama.
There's something fishy going on here, and I don't mean the salmon churros. I need to do a little sneaking around, but I can't because my head's too big.
No.
I stick out like a chocolate bar in a swimming pool.
Caddyshack.
I'm going to
Gross.
get to the bottom of this. I need you to get me
Yeah,
something
talk about it in a swimming pool sounds disgusting.
to wear. I don't want
It's
my
just
By the way,
Caddyshack.
to look so big.
By the way, Cortex kind of lost a bit of height between games.
Well, he's always
did.
been short.
Oh, now
What the-
this is nice. I can go anywhere.
A
in this
ninja.
little number.
A ninja
Whoever's
Cortex.
behind all this won't know what hit them.
Why is
Oh,
he
and take the
dancing?
power crystal.
I have never seen
enough
Cortex
to
so
cover that
flamboyant.
disgusting Wumpa whip, so I don't want to keep it.
And somehow he decided to give us a crystal. Wow.
But you don't get to play as Cortex.
Yeah, you can play
Well,
as
we
him.
could already play as Cortex.
Platforming wise.
Oh, no.
No. Oh no, that's all Crash.
Alright.
And this leads us to our battle arenas, but I'm honestly not going to show those off because otherwise this video would be a little too long for its own sake.
Okay.
Alright.
But yeah, we mentioned how, Cortex gave you those gems. I'm surprised he's not trying to hoard them for himself.
Seriously, And apparently his excuse for giving it to us is that apparently the crystal he had was covered in Wumpa Whip.
He didn't
And
like
he
it.
hates Wumpa Whip. So how about we
Oh.
actually get to the racing in this racing game?
Yes.
And get rid of that tacky-ass outfit.
Oh, that's right. We were supposed to be racing, weren't we?
Like, literally, I
Yeah.
never really got this game because I wasn't a fan of the racing, but now I'm here like James, shush! And now I'm hearing that guy out of your system. Guy out of system. You good? You good? Just checking.
I was holding my breath
So-
the whole time that was happening.
So yeah, so I here I am, like I never even got this game because I heard it had racing and I wasn't a big racing fan, and now I hear the racing's maybe only 20% of it.
Pretty much, yeah.
In fact, there's actually a particular thing about the racing.
I'm not a big racer fan myself.
Cortex, if you would. Cortex.
Come on,
I know
buddy.
you're about to do it. There we
it is.
go.
Whoa,
You can clash with other racers.
Hey, Nina.
what does that do?
So now that we're clutched onto Nina, we can actually shoot at other opponents with weapons. Now, depending on the jeez.
Oops.
I shouldn't have tossed that bus transfer.
There we go.
Great
Nice.
shot. 2
And
times.
now you can only clash with your team.
No, you can clash with anyone.
And when you're done, you can
Oh, you-
shove them aside.
Yep. Though that being said, be warned because the other player can do that too, and they'll get the advantage as opposed to you.
And I do notice that there's actually some fun little commentary from the racers throughout this. Like earlier, Cortex was saying, "Last time I saw a car that old, it was eating hay."
Nice.
That being said, I'll give the game this. The clashing mechanic is actually a pretty decent idea. It's just a shame that the rest of the racing kind of pales in comparison to Crash Team Racing and Nitro Kart. Because for one thing, there's no drifting for one thing, as far as I'm concerned anyway. And two, the items you get are kind of uninspired.
Yeah, they don't.
I was
None
gonna
of
say-
the
I was gonna
items
say,
from
I
the
do
original
like
games
the,
return.
I was gonna say I like the idea of the clash mechanic. It seems interesting to literally turn the other racers against themselves.
Pretty much. Or in certain cases, just pair them up together. There we go.
Like,
Nice.
Yeah,
Time to
it's
clash with Crash of all people.
Well, I did so earlier, so
Sorry, I thought we did
meant
a
to be.
punch.
it looks like there's nobody behind us. So sorry to say this, Crash, but you were only a means to an end.
So what was I gonna say?
I'm sorry, were we a team?
Oh shit! Someone's clashing with me.
It's him.
Von Clutch.
Oh no!
Thank you, Von Clutch. Now get the fuck out of my face.
That where he
Now,
said.
I was gonna, real quick. First of all, when someone clashes with you, can you manually end it, or do you just have to wait till they're done?
No, you can exit out of it yourself as well.
The other thing I was gonna say is, I mean, as no offense to Sprawlmouth, I do like their work, but I just, from what I'm hearing, the freaking Aqua masks.
And believe it or not, that's the only sign of Aku Aku you're gonna find in this game.
Dang, that's odd. But I was gonna say, like, it's just, this soundtrack doesn't seem to have as much nostalgia for me as Twin Sanity's.
That's fair. I mean, people often say that between the two games, Crash Twin City is the better soundtrack. Though I won't knock down some of the tracks you get in this game as well. Like, I think Happily Ever Faster is easily some of their best. But with that said, we finished.
Yeah,
Yay!
Are you as enthralled as I was?
it's alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's the best way I can describe this game right now. It's okay.
So yeah, what we just seen throughout this video is the entirety of the game. So if you like what you saw, then give it a shot. It's available on the GameCube, PS2, Xbox, and the PSP of all things. Which actually, it's not a bad port. But with that said, if I'm gonna do Crash Racing games, I'm just gonna stick to tag team. It's not tag team. It's Crash Team Racing.
Okay.
It's okay.
Which I'm hoping is that rumored DLC that Crash the Insane Trilogy is gonna have.
That'd be
Oh,
neat.
that'd be cool.
That'd be interesting, though it'd probably take a while. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm JamesmanXtreme.
I'm Lucky Jack 20, and in before that DLC ends up being Wrath of Cortex.
Possibly.
I want to know why I wasn't so significant in this game.
Oh, you were there for a little bit. You were in the Clash.
And I'm Crash Bandicoot.
I was trying to be Nina.
I know. I'm saying you were in it a little bit.
Good
when,
night.
When they clashed. Bye bye, everybody.
And see you all for the Insane Trilogy 3 months from now.